Hi everyone, I'm Kirsty. I'm from New Zealand and I'm 21 years old. To start with, I'll give you a little bit of background on my health history. Throughout my teenage years, I was always very sporty. I was into my athletics, netball, running, and so on. That all changed for me for when I got glandular fever. Following the glandular fever came chronic fatigue and things like candida infections, food intolerances, low immunity, low in energy, just generally feeling sluggish, anxiety, and most of all, period pain. Um, from then, I actually had 8 months off school, and I saw a lot of practitioners and a lot of different people to try and get my health back on track and where I was to start with. Um, I think some of these people helped me get so far, but they didn't help me get where I really wanted to be. I wanted to be full of energy and like I used to be. Um, I think I got to a certain point where I thought the period pain and the food intolerances were normal, and I just learned to live like that for a little bit until I found out I had CNN3 cervical dysplasia as well as the HPV virus. I think that was a huge setback and a bit of a wake-up call to this isn't normal and this shouldn't be happening to you kind of thing. About 2 days later I got my menstrual cycle, and it was a very painful menstrual cycle, and I remember it like it was yesterday. I had the abdominal cramping, I had back cramping, I was sweating and vomiting and so on. I thought to myself then, there must be someone who can help me, and there must be a better way. This is not okay and this is not normal. I ended up on Google. I found Andrea at the Hepner Health Clinic, and I ended up flying over to Melbourne by myself to visit her and have an appointment with her. From the onset I felt supported, very welcomed, and I felt like this was the right place for me. I like the fact that Andrea wanted to know everything of my health history, recording everything down, and just not only recording the stuff down but also taking the physical tests, for example, for my hormones, to really get what was happening in my body and why it was happening and why I felt the way I did. About 2.5 weeks later, after seeing Andrea, I probably felt the best I'd ever felt in my life. I know that this was my personal experience. It might not happen for everyone, but that's how I honestly felt such a short time after seeing her. She not only taught me how to look after my body, but she's just given me the knowledge to feel generally a happier, healthier person, and really giving me the tools to look after myself, as well as her assisting me onto the road to optimal health, I guess. I'm still seeing her now via Skype, which works really well. We're just working on a few things to gain optimal health. Again, that's because that's where I want to get to, but with the symptoms at the start, they've all subsided. I no longer have the dysplasia, I no longer have the period pain, which is huge, and I recommend seeing Andrea to any woman or any person of any age who wants better quality in life and who wants to live every day to the fullest and really put you back on the road to recovery or to better health.